My name is Iza and I'm from Rzeszów, from Poland. When I came to London for the first time, I had this impression. I thought that London is like a puzzle thing without any frames, and you are like the small part of it, and you can stick yourself wherever you want, and you always fit.
Destiny is something I don't comprehend. Follow your road all the way to the end. What are the traps and the obstacles placed?
I really like photograph people, especially taking portraits. Eyes are really important, the most important, I think. So always I focus on eyes and try to look into person. I love what's hidden in face and all the expressions and emotions that they are picture. The magic of traditional film photography, also the mystery. You want to be able to see results until the whole film will be developed. And I really love this saying that I read once, that the picture that you take is not only a portrait of the person in front of you, but it's also a portrait of yourself. London is a city of endless opportunities and options, but also it is very difficult to live here. You have to be extremely creative to be able to earn money, to be able to live in London. You always look for something in London. Either it's a job or a place to live or for love.
Are we all headed on so strictly cold? Choices we make burn our world ever force. The question is whether the universe harbors a plan. Is there such thing as an action beyond our command?
I have a very good impression about British people. I love the fact that you are just, waiting on a bus stop and you have this small conversation. It can be about weather, it can be about the coat that you're wearing, but you interact with people. Even if it's a small and silly thing, it just makes you happy, and you are not alone. You don't feel that you're alone. I think that in Poland it's a little bit more difficult with that. In Poland, I think that people are a little bit more depressed and sad. I think it's just the way you were brought up. And all those things from the past and political issues influence on how the people are. I always thought that when you're 29, you are in a certain point of your life and you already have many things. I thought that, if you are talented, if you want something, then you can achieve it. That's the lesson that I had coming here, that you have to be lucky as well. You have to have a certain amount of luck.
My name is Marek Kazmierski. I'm a publisher, writer, translator. I arrived in England almost 30 years ago, in 1985. Poland was under communist occupation. Myself, my mother and my younger sister got a political asylum.
Strange colored clouds that form in spring. Sound of time reversing.
What I've done for the past 10 years is worked in prisons as a teacher, as a creative writing tutor, and as a prison governor, working with human rights, trade unions, charities, but also working very much with the arts.
What eyes may see, what hands may touch.
It taught me that art literally saves lives. Being able to tell and retell your own story is essential. Intersection is a creative hub where a lot of interesting projects happen. Publishing a magazine, making books, making films, hosting events. The building is a way to bring people together. Creative migrants and people who've been in some kind of custody, secure hospitals, prisons, refugee centres. I don't know where I feel most comfortable in London. There's as many Londons as there are postcodes. It's a very tidy place, it's a very polite place. Architecturally it's a mess, culturally it's a wonderful success in merging so many cultures. But on the other hand we do lose a lot through the pace of life, which is too fast. It's not a place where one would want to live forever. I think there's a sense in England that the comfort zone's been reached. Poland is in a state of flux, and that's why it's exciting. It's a vibrant culture with a very turbulent history. It's powerfully damaged by it. I think I see that even in young people arriving from Poland today. We carry with us quite a lot of trauma, quite a lot of issues around how confident we feel about ourselves, around feeling like rightful Europeans.
Books are often described as a window to the world. Through them, we can see both our immediate environment and also distant countries increasingly connected to our own.
Behind the faded curtain, beneath the sun we rise and fall.
In the 21st century, those who used to be outsiders, so migrants, are actually insiders. Being a native stuck in one place, being someone who's never been around the world, who's never learned different languages, and living the same life as you've always led, means that you're limited.
I'm Anna, I'm from Aleksandrów Kujawski. I came to London 3 years ago. In the beginning it was awful. I realised that without confidence you won't be able to succeed in London. This is all about being different in this country and show what you are worth of. I'm a deputy manager in Romford. I started as a sales consultant and then I got promoted. And it's really busy, but I do love it. I'm happy when my store is successful, when we're doing well. I feel like I'm actually doing something good. What's the point of you being in London? And it's like that every single time I'm going back to Poland, it's just the same conversation. When is it that you're coming back? Never. No, I don't want to go back. My mentality is not Polish anymore. I'm 25, I live with my friends. I'm going out, I'm having tattoos, I'm having fun, I'm going for gigs, I enjoy my life. That's the bit in London that I love. You just feel free that you can do whatever you want. You can have red hair, you can have 13 tattoos on your body and no one would actually look at you in a weird way. Even in workplace, they don't really mind anymore. But then going back to Poland, you just feel the look people give you and you just feel that you are judged. It actually makes me feel sad because we are not all the same, we are different people. I shouldn't be really not allowed to be myself. English people are really welcoming. London is so multicultural, you just have so many people here and you can get to know them. My boyfriend Joe, he's got Polish heritage. His name's like typical Polish, but he doesn't speak a word of Polish. It's just so funny that we are people from one land, but we are not in one way. I'm so glad, we're living in a world I can call my own. I think until I moved to London, I haven't realised how many beautiful places we have in Poland. Mazury, the Lake District, it is amazing. And there are so many places like Krakow. You just feel like the history is just there in front of you. So many of my friends that are really interested. If I was to go to Poland, where should I go? What sort of customs we have, what food, they love the food. And it's brilliant when people have this positive reaction and emotions. London sort of made me change because, as I said, you just realise that you have to be strong. You have to be a very strong personality to survive here. And at some point you just realise that, wow, I've done that. I actually done that.